Okay, in this video we're going to talk about razor blades, the razor holder, and the pack of blades to replace the razors in the razor blade. These are 6-inch razor blades. They're dual-sided, and if you look closely you can see you just push down and they slide right out, and that's going to be for your fresh blade, right? You have to be very careful because these blades, like I said, are dual-sided and they're very, very, very sharp. Some people have scars to prove it. On the back, this is where you're going to slide your old blade in. We'll go over more of that in a minute. Let's take this bucket on a belt off. And if you look on my belt, I have my 6-inch razor blade and my razor blade holder. It's very important that you keep this razor blade holder on you at all times. These razor blades are very sharp, and simply by putting them in your pouches can cut up your rags. If you don't remember that you put it there, you slide your hand up against it, you're going to the hospital. We give you these items to protect you. That's where your razor blade's gonna go. It's clip on, clip off, so you can easily remove it from your belt at any time. If you take a look at this razor blade, you can see that this razor blade is old, beat up, and used. If you were to put this razor blade onto a piece of glass, you will scratch it. That's why it's so important to keep fresh razor blades and always replace them when needed. Mainly you're going to 2 times a day at the most, maybe more, and at least at the minimum once every day replacing your razor blade. So in order to replace your razor blade, you're going to push this little piece here. There's only one, there's none on this side. You're gonna push in this tab, it's going to slide out on this end. You're gonna slide it out of the holder very carefully. And if you look, you can see it's full of rust. That rust will scratch glass, guys. We're gonna pull the razor blade out of its holder, and as you can see here, this razor blade holder has 3 little dots. The razor blade has 3 little dots. When you put a new blade in, that's where it goes. It lines up on those 3 dots. If it's missing on one of those dots and you put it in, that'll also scratch the glass because the blade is uneven. It has to be even and seated in this holder appropriately in order for it to work the way it's supposed to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually replace this blade. We're gonna slide the old blade into the junk area on the back of this box. We're gonna slide a new one out. Fresh blade. Everything's still inside the box. I'm not gonna cut myself. We're gonna put this blade back in the holder. If you look, you can see the way that I put this in. These words are facing up. So in the future, if I wanted to flip this blade around, I would flip it around and the words would be upside down. And then if I wanted to replace it again in the future, I would know if the words are upside down, I've used this blade twice. So I've gotten the most out of this blade as I possibly can. So we always start with the words facing up. Slide back into the holder, making sure that it's seated properly. And now I have a fresh blade. Put it back in the holder. It's not going anywhere. I'm not going to cut myself. That was razors, razor blades, and razor holder.